Hi Aries, welcome to Aries Guidance 4-4. My name is Liz. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're not new, this is an all Aries channel, only for Aries, only for you, with all of my love, Aries. Let's see. Let's get a weekly reading for October 1st through October 8th. General reading, Aries. Take whatever messages resonate, okay, and toss what does not at the end of the reading. Actually, let's start the reading off with an oracle message, as I'm feeling like that's a vibe. Take time to breathe out, Aries, disseminating moon energy. So what's going on here? You're learning a really valuable lesson right now, Aries. Whatever you've gone through recently in your life or are currently going through, it's something really important, something big. Life-changing things have been happening to you, good or bad. Right? And so the energy with this is Aries, reflection, acceptance. Okay, so take some time to reflect and really think on what's been happening, what that means for you before charging into the next thing, right? As we Aries love to do, just like we finish one thing, we move on to the next, right? Just fast pace, boom, 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 boom. So the energy here is really, let's stop, let's take a few minutes, okay, a few days, few weeks, whatever you need to really think, okay, what has happened, and what can we do differently, Aries, or continue to do. Why can't I talk? Like with this Mercury retrograde, what can we continue to do? Okay, moving forward, if you find yourself in a similar situation in the future. Okay, so whether that's good or bad. So if you've been going through something really challenging, or, have recently ended something really challenging, it's like, okay, before I move into the next thing, whether that's a relationship, right? For example, Aries, you may be coming out of a really tough relationship, that wasn't very good. And so you're thinking, okay, what happened here? What was my part in all that? What could I do better so that I don't bring those same qualities in with me to the next relationship? So before we move on to the next relationship, we really take some time out to ourselves. That's just an example. It doesn't have to be a relationship, right? It could be anything, Aries. Career, right? If you're leaving a job, Aries, and thinking about going somewhere different completely. What I see in my mind too is like a lot of y'all Aries might be, leaving like one field and going into something totally different, right? And now you feel like doing something totally different. So it's like you could have gone to school for one specific thing and you're like, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to do something different. That's in the energy here, right? So let's just take some time out here before we move on, Aries, and really reflect and really accept, right? Because what's done is done. We can't do anything about that now, Aries, and we do better the next time around, right? So take a break, take some time off. Let's just really think about things. And also, if something really positive has been happening in your life, Aries, how can we keep that energy going? Okay, that's my question. How can we, this something that happens that's really good, you want to make sure that that keeps happening for you. So think about like, what positive changes have been happening and what was my part in that? What did I do that was really, really good? Because I want to keep it going, right? So good or bad, Aries. Let me just look. I want to see what's underneath. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. And the new moons are all about, Aries, our new, anything new that we want to start, new cycles, putting that out there into the universe. Working on your affirmations, working on yourself. The energy that I get with that card, Aries, Scorpio energy there, is you might be thinking like, I don't want to repeat this. So I'm getting more an energy of, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to go through those similar experiences, whatever the situation was, right? It's like you don't want to repeat it. You don't want this to happen again, is the energy. You may be afraid of, could this happen again? What if, right, this happens again? Because this was really tough, is the energy that I'm getting. This was not something easy for me, or it isn't something easy for me if you're still in the middle of it, Aries. So this energy here is like, this is something totally different, okay? Whatever it is. So go in there with an open mind. This is going to be a clean slate. Don't tell yourself like, what if, right? Because already it's kind of lowering our vibration a little bit. So just stay positive, right? This is something totally new, Aries, that is not going to be anything similar to what you've been through in the past. So that's what I want to say, because that's what's here. You guys just, stay positive. Here's the world, Aries, ends of cycles. Beautiful, Aries. So this is you currently, right? So definitely major endings, Aries, and just doing you're going through new life phases, okay, Aries, where you totally are in a different space mentally. Even you could be somewhere totally different physically too, like living somewhere totally different. At any rate, your life is different right now. Everything is changing, right? Or has changed, Aries, and the world is that energy of, okay, I completed all the things I needed to complete, and now that's dead, and done. And you reached a milestone, right? Like, I can put the key on, lock it away, and just remove it from my memory. We wish, right? We wish that could happen. But at any rate, Aries, you reached the finale, right? The final point, Aries, and anything that you have been going through. So now we start new, right? We start new moon energy, Aries. So wherever that takes you, let's clarify a little bit more. So don't be afraid, Aries. Don't be afraid. You're in a totally different headspace right now. This is totally new, total new energy for you. So just, stay positive, Aries. Be optimistic. Don't assume that things are just going to keep going in a certain direction. So I feel like you're changing, your energy is changing as well. And so with that, and into a really positive space. So with that, Aries, that's major, right? Because it's going to affect our future decisions and how our life progresses. 10 of Wands energy, Aries, right? So this 10 of Wands card is kind of an energy of, bringing the fruits of your labor back home. So you might be, Aries, spending more time with family. I see you financially, Aries, getting your money up and things like this. Really, Aries, wanting to bring that back home, right? Wanting to give back to the people that you love. Kind of putting your energy there, Aries. And the 10 of Wands, right, is the last card in any suit. So also, Aries, the last, the end of the road type of energy with this 10 of Wands, where you reached your max, right? And you were kind of doing everything on your own. You were the one person taking care of everything. All of that responsibility can be, sometimes a burden, Aries. And that is that energy there. It's like you're no longer in that space, right? You finally said, no, you're not going to do that. And that's really, really nice. Ooh, that fell on my lap. And so you're just focusing on, Aries, improving. I'm also seeing home improvement. Somebody may have liked to watch that show here. The element of fire, Aries. So more passion. Expect the unexpected with this card, Aries. This is passion. This is just, this card is just giving you that drive, that energy you need. Also impulsiveness here. Okay, you're excited about your new life. This is giving you inspiration. So right now you're working on yourself. You're working on, finances, maybe making home improvements, also like improvements to yourself physically in your body. Okay. And so you're just working on yourself, right? That's what I see here. It's inspiring you. What you've been going through in your life has inspired you, Aries, and it propels you. It gives you that energy. Fire is fast paced, also hot tempered. Big Aries energy there. What's more for Aries? What else do we have? Reflection with this 5 of Cups energy, Aries. That's what we're moving away from, right? So those thoughts, Aries, those 2 a.m. thoughts, right, that have been or had been in the recent past, that energy that you're now working through, right? So it may have been Aries that, you may look back on a situation and maybe regret certain things. Maybe, it's kind of that energy of, I spent so much, or I gave so much time into a situation. So it kind of just makes you feel, right, like maybe you did something wrong, like this is my fault, kind of an energy of guilt, Aries, and disappointment a little bit too, what I see here. But you're moving away from that, right? I feel like you thought about it already. It's like you put so much time and energy into having these thoughts, right? And it's like you allowed yourself that time to just reflect on that, and allow yourself to feel that way. You probably said to yourself, okay, I feel this way. I'm just gonna like sit in it, allow myself to feel this way for as long as I need to, and then I move on, right? I'm not gonna carry this with me in moving forward, because it just keeps me stuck right in the past. And you realize that. I feel like you realized it, and you maybe thought to yourself, I keep thinking about this. This isn't helpful. So I'm gonna allow myself this X amount of time to think about it, and then I'm just gonna like put it away in a little box and be done with it, right? So that's the energy there. I'm also, it's something that really, with this King of Cups energy, Aries, you're really trying to keep your emotions right in place, trying to really keep yourself in a balanced energy, Aries. So you're not gonna, like put yourself down too much to the point where it makes you feel depressed. Because I feel like at a certain point you keep having the same thought, Aries, or you think about something long enough, right, Aries, that maybe didn't go well. It starts to make you feel, it brings your energy down, right? And physically as well, it starts to show up in our bodies. So it's like you don't want to make yourself feel depressed. So you're like, okay, in order to keep my emotions balanced, in order to keep myself centered, I just need to give myself this much time, think about it, and move on, right? And keep going. So that's the energy you're walking away from, which is really, really good, Aries, because you're giving yourself that time. So it's okay to have certain feelings, and you recognize that, right? Where it's like, why am I feeling this? I don't get it. But you're like, okay, I feel these things. It doesn't matter why that I feel them. So let's process them and move on. And that's what you did. Ace of Pentacles energy, Aries, as we move on and move forward. Beautiful, beautiful card. Okay. Working on your stability, Aries, working on how you can make your money better. That's what I see here. And it's like you may be offered, Aries, also a new job. You may be thinking about starting something new, okay, with work, Aries, or this could also be a relationship, Aries, that is, reaching a point where, okay, it's moving on to the next phase. Things are progressing forward really nicely, Aries. This is a sense of stability with another person, Aries, or a situation, right, that you see has long-term potential. So you want to give to it more. And that ace, that pentacle, that big, beautiful pentacle, Aries, is the stability that positive relationships bring. Okay, so it may be that you're starting a relationship new, or a relationship is entering a new phase. Okay, transitioning, moving forward, progressing really, really nicely, Aries. So, and if you're thinking about, changing a job, I'm also hearing like change of career. So a lot of you, Aries, it's like you may have gone to school for one thing and you're just totally changing your mind and you want to go into a different field now. You're like, I don't like that anymore. I want to do something different. That's here, Aries. If that's you and that's the case, I feel like it's really, really positive. Whatever the new route you decide to take is going to be really positive for you, Aries. So that's there. Keep working on that, Aries. Good things are coming. I feel like you're going to get new opportunities. People are going to present you with maybe offers, Aries, for work or business. Or even this to be, meeting new people and new relationships coming about that and things like that. So just, keep yourself open, keep yourself positive. Aries, and see what happens. Three of Cups energy here, Aries, and what's grounding you. What's grounding you, Aries, is the support of your loved ones, being around the people that you love, spending time, Aries, really enjoying the company of people that are positive, right, in your life. And that's kind of helping keeping you grounded as well. It's like you like to do things alone. You want to, spend time alone. But when you feel like spending time with other people, those people that are there for you, right, they're cheering you on. They're seeing you, you're happy. They're seeing that you're happy, and they're happy for you. So that's really nice, Aries. So just, make sure if that's what helps you, right, and helps you feel better, spend time with those people, okay, Aries? Reach out to your loved ones, spend the time with them. It's going to keep you in a positive mindset and just keep you happy, which we want to see that. We want to see the happiness. Here's this house energy, Aries, for you. Really, really nice. The number 4 is here. So this is your roots, right? So yeah, that's to clarify the 3 of Cups. So your home, your family, really, really nice. So spend time with those people, Aries, in your home, your loved ones, right? That make you feel safe. Okay. You're keeping yourself centered, right, and structured, Aries, by just being around maybe, like your siblings, your parents, your kids, whatever it is. And it kind of reminds you, like, this is what's important, Aries, and this is what you want to keep, right, in your life, that is a constant. So like, okay, I want to be happy, and have a happy family. And this is kind of, Aries, what's propelling you, right? What's keeping you grounded as well. So we keep that going. This is what I want constantly. This is my constant, my home, my family, being around people that I love, and just keeping myself, tight-knit with my family. So that's really, really important to you, Aries. So just, spend the time. I love that card. Here's the sun. I love when the sun comes out. And the sun, Aries, is just happiness, ultimate happiness. Just you're happy right now. So I'm happy for you. This is really, really positive, Aries. Keep doing what you're doing. This is your reading. Let me know if it resonated. I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.